Rodriguez.
And I'm Johnny Rodriguez, and you're watching the Video Game Master.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Who said that?
I did.
Well, who the hell are you?
Hey, where's that voice coming
I'm
from?
Angel, and I'm your guys' biggest fan, and I'm here to help you with the show.
Well, that's okay.
Today, we're going to talk about the classic Capcom beat 'em up, Final Fight. Final Fight was released in arcades in 1989. It was originally supposed to be the sequel to the first Street Fighter game. But the game was so different, they decided to make it into a totally new game. Similar to the Double Dragon games, this was a two-player beat-em-up, but with faster-paced actions and great graphics for its time.
The story revolves around Metro City, when the new mayor Mike Hagar doesn't put up with the Mad Gear gang ruling the city with an iron fist. They kidnap his daughter Jessica. What they didn't count on, though, was the fact that Hagar used to be a pro wrestler, Jessica's boyfriend Cody is a street fighter, and their mutual friend is a modern-day Bushin ninja named Guy.
You can choose Hagar, Cody, and Guy to kick some ass. Hagar is large and in charge, but the slowest. Cody's the only one that uses knives to attack with, and Guy has off-the-wall jump. Two players can kick ass with their bare fists, or they can pick up weapons too. Food found in crates and barrels give you back your health.
The first stage is the slums, where you face Damned. When he whistles, he brings in more bad guys to attack you.
The second stage is the subway, where you also fight in a train and face Sodom in the wrestling ring. Then, you have a bonus stage where you smash a car apart. You know, before Street Fighter 2 started doing it.
The third stage is the West Side District where you fight the corrupt cop Eddie E. If you pick up the gum he spits out, you get your health back too.
What?
The fourth stage is the industrial area where you keep getting burned by these annoying flame pillars. Expect to die a lot. The boss for this stage is Rolento. Another bonus stage has to try to break all the glass before time runs out.
The fifth stage is the Bay Area where you face Abigail. With a name like that, no wonder he had such a bad temper.
And the final stage is Uptown where you fight the boss of the Mad Gear gang himself, Belger.
While we can't speak for Angel, Johnny and I have played Final Fight in the arcades for a long time. So when we found out that the new Super Nintendo was going to release a home version in 1991, we were excited.
Alright, let's play. Johnny, the SNES version is only one player.
One player? What the hell? Well, I'm gonna have to watch you play. Hey, where the hell is Guy?
That's right, due to limitations at the time, Final Fight for the SNES was only one player and Guy was left out. The industrial area was also skipped out, which meant one less stage to fight through and no Rolento. To add to the difficulty, since it was a one-player game, losing all your lives meant starting at the beginning of the stage when you continue.
Another thing was that while the arcade would crowd you with enemies, the SNES only allowed 3 bad guys on screen at once.
Not only that, but the girls Poison and Roxy were replaced by Billy and Sid. Apparently Capcom or Nintendo or somebody had a problem with girls getting beat up in the game, even though Billy and Jimmy Lee had been kicking the crap out of poor Linda before that. Also, Damned and Sodom were renamed Thrasher and Katana in the SNES version.
Japan later released Final Fight Guy for the Super Famicom in 1992. Like the title suggests, it brings Guy back into the game, which was later out for the SNES, although it was just a rental.
Alright, now that Guy's back, let's play.
The game is still one player.
What the fuck, still one player? And where the fuck is Cody?
That's right, Final Fight Guy is still one player. The missing stage is still missing, and Guy replaces Cody. The only thing different about the game are the Jessica icons to give you temporary invincibility, and the Guy icons to give you a 1-up. Even though Poison is in the Super Famicom version, the SNES version of Final Fight Guy still cut her out.
Oh, come on, Cody doesn't care about his girlfriend and Guy has to save her?
Well, Guy is no different. I mean, in Final Fight 2, his fucking fiancée was kidnapped, and Guy is nowhere in the game to save her. According to All About Capcom, Guy was doing his thing in Alpha 2 and 3 while this was happening, and we all know who he was busy with while his fiancée was in trouble. Bushin Ninja of Justice my ass.
Later, Capcom would release Mighty Final Fight for the NES. This game would draw everyone in a chibi super deformed style, and this time, all 3 heroes are in the game. The story will be sillier as Belgar kidnaps Jessica because he loves her.
Alright, now the game has all 3 characters, let's really play.
The game is still 1 player.
Come on! Are you telling me you can't get a second player in this empty space?
Mighty Final Fight basically felt like a whole new game. The stages barely resembled the arcade versions, and the music is all new too.
Sounds like Mega Man music.
The only theme from the original game you'll recognize is... The characters each get their own unique weapon instead of just random stuff lying around. Hagar gets a big mallet, Cody uses a knife, and Guy throws shuriken. You can also build experience points, and with enough experience you get new moves. Hagar has a dashing clothesline, Guy has a double spin kick, and Cody throws a fireball.
Poison is still in the game this time. I guess it's okay to beat the crap out of her if she looks all cute and stuff.
The game also adds all kinds of silly things like turning Belger into some kind of cyborg and giving Abigail a kiss attack.
No, really, look.
Sega would also release Final Fight CD for the Sega CD, probably one of the few good games for that system besides Sonic CD and a few others. This time the game would have all 3 characters, 2-player action, and Industrial Stage and Rolento were back in this one.
The only downside is the new arranged music that you're listening to right now. It is pretty awesome, I gotta admit, but after all this time, most fans would probably prefer the real arcade version. They should have really added an option to switch between the two. Censorship is still there regarding Sodom, Damned, and Poison. Plus, the cinematic intro and endings have horrible voice acting. The game did add a new time attack challenge to add to the replay value.
Alright, let's rock!
We don't have a Sega CD.
Oh man, you suck!
Everyone's prayers would be answered when Capcom Classics Collection was released for the PS2 in 2005, which amongst other games included the arcade version of Final Fight. Finally, the fans could play the game the way it was supposed to be played.
Alright, now let's really kick some ass.
Final Fight lived on as the SNES would later release Final Fight 2 and Final Fight 3. Hagar would appear in the Saturday Night Slam Master series. Guy, Cody, Sodom, Rolento, Hugo, and Maki would appear in several Street Fighter games. Later, Final Fight 1 would be released for the Game Boy Advance, which lets you use the alpha versions of Cody and Guy.
Final Fight also had a horrible 3D fighting game named Final Fight Revenge that flopped. Capcom tried to make a new sequel named Final Fight Streetwise, which also bombed. Finally, Cody and Guy are also going to appear in the upcoming Super Street Fighter 4.
And that's Final Fight. Well, one thing I want to add is that one of my favorite video game women of all time has always been Poison. Yeah, I know, it's just a bunch of pixels and sprites, but a guy can still fantasize.
Mark, she's a guy.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she's a guy.
But, I mean, you even see her boobs when she gets hit.
She's a transsexual.
I mean, just look at her. You can't tell me that hot piece of ass is a guy.
Yeah, Poison's a guy.
Oh, come on. It's gotta be some of that stuff from that All About Capcom book they released in Japan. Probably wasn't translated correctly. I mean, it's not like if there's an actual American release game that says in plain English... Oh. Well, that's different.
Why, Mark, I never knew.
Shut up, Angel! I didn't names mixed up, okay? We're talking about Poison. We're talking about Maki. Yeah, Maki.
You know, the super hot ninja beam from Final Fight 2. Maki, not Poison, Maki.
Well, now, I don't want to offend anybody. I mean, I'm sure there's guys out there that wouldn't mind boning Poison even if they know she's a guy. And, I mean, nothing wrong with that, of course. I'm not telling anybody, but, I mean, I'm not one of those guys, okay? I mean, I'm nothing after Maki. Not Poison, Maki, okay?
Anyway, I have one question.
Yeah, what?
Who the hell is this guy? He's on the cover of the SNES Final Fight looking like he wants to make out with Hagar. He's on the cover of Final Fight 2 and Mighty Final Fight, but who is this guy? He's not in any of the games, just the covers.
Maybe that's pre-op Poison.
Oh, God! Angel! Jeez. Well, anyways, that's the end of today's episode. I'm Mark Rodriguez.
Johnny Rodriguez.
And I'm Angel, snooping as usual.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.
See you next time.
fingers.
What the hell?